Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Office Bloke Aidan.
Here we are, the two of us on Sports Edition. If sports is for you, leave us a like and subscribe. For those that don't know, we're hitting the USA early November. We're going to doing a bit of sports over there.
As soon as we realise we're going, there's no way I'm missing out any sort of sports that I have the chance to go to.
Let us know if there's something we can participate in as well. Maybe we'll do some batting cages while we're there. We're going to be in New Jersey and Pennsylvania, a little bit of New York as well. Going to the Giants game, going to a Devils game, going to a hopefully the Penn State Whiteout game, which I'll be buzzing for that.
Oh mate,
once I've got my tickets for that, I'll be buzzing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and we should be confirmed by today or tomorrow on the ticket scene. But if you've got any connections for the Devils or for the Giants, hit us up before we buy tickets. You know what to do. Have me and Aidan in company with you.
Oh yeah.
Cheering on the Giants.
There you go.
Doing running commentary about how shit they are.
I don't think we'll be the only ones, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is the $14 billion race to transform Los Angeles for the 2028 Olympics.
LAX, is that just the airport?
LAX is like short for Los Angeles, and it's the airport code as well, yeah.
Yeah.
But, a lot of people just shorten it down to LAX or LA,
right.
You know. But they've got some big things coming then, because they've got the Olympics in Los Angeles, and they've also got the World Cup, haven't they?
2 years before.
In 2026.
So I guess the fact that they have the World Cup in 2026 is going to help the Olympics a lot.
Oh, they've got
because they won't really need to.
The USA, it's a bit like most countries in Europe. The big countries, Germany, France, Spain, Italy, England. They can host the World Cup like that tomorrow. Yeah. We do it every week with all the games that go on every week.
I guess so, yeah.
You know, and the infrastructure's
I mean, that's everyone's normally coming from. No one's travelling in from other places though.
Yeah, but you've got a lot of like hotels and stuff like that. But these countries are all for tourism as well. They're not like, you know. It's not like going to certain countries where they have to build 17 new hotels for the World Cup or the Olympics. The USA is geared for doing all these. They do massive sporting events every single week.
Yeah.
You know, for the whole year.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
We have the 14 billion race to transform LAX.
Go for it.
Can Los Angeles
International
Airport complete a $14 billion makeover in time for the 2026 World Cup and the 2028 Olympics? Crumbling terminals, endless traffic jams, and frustrated travellers. That's been the reality.
I have heard LA is very well known for traffic.
Yeah, I've heard the traffic's real bad. I've only transited through LA. I've never been sort of like in the LA traffic and stuff like that. I mean, I know a lot of people sort of like going about our traffic here saying it's no. You know, I sent a picture I put a picture up the other day of a picture into Manchester, which was like a side motorway linking. It was pictures from Stockport, so it was like, but you can see Manchester in the distance, and people saying it's only 2 lanes. There's no traffic. Trust me, there's traffic, and it's. I went on a journey down.
It took me about 10 minutes to go to Altrincham, and that's half a mile.
Yeah, I went on a journey down to Birmingham a couple of weeks ago, and I was sat in solid traffic for 2.5 hours one way, and it was just solid traffic. There was no movement of like.
Depends what time you're at. Depends what time and where you are, really.
But I had a truck. It was pissing with rain. I had a truck in front of me, truck behind me,
and a truck next to me. If you're living in a big city, it's obviously gonna have traffic all the time, aren't you?
LAX for far too long.
Something you can't
help.
help.
Now, a massive project is underway to change all that, and the clock is ticking. In this video, we're diving deep into the LAX modernization program, a race against time to transform one of the world's busiest airports before the world descends on Los Angeles. Will LAX be ready? It's time to find out. LAX wasn't always the sprawling giant it is today. Back in the 1920s, it started as a humble airfield called Mines Field. As air travel boomed, so did LAX. It was officially named Los Angeles International Airport in 1949. Over the years, terminals were added and expanded to keep up with the growing number of passengers. A major upgrade happened for the 1984 Olympics, but even that couldn't handle the crowds seeing it today. Overcrowding and congestion have become synonymous with LAX. The airport currently serves approximately 75 million passengers annually, with around 500...
So, just so you know, the roads are like so much more organised over there, it's insane.
Oh, big time, yeah.
Like the way that you have... We don't have like roads that will go up,
no.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we do have flyovers.
We obviously have bridges and stuff.
Yeah, but we have flyovers, we have certain intersections as well, like Spaghetti Junction, things like that, got different flyovers going over.
No, but not like they're like on... They're
common.
They're all the time, yeah.
Yeah, they're common, yeah. It's well organised. What they do there is they build the infrastructure before they build... Like they build, the houses or the hotels or the airports or whatever they do. Whereas over here they build, like you'd see now in Manchester, got 5 new skyscrapers going up but no new roads. So it's like it's chaos already.
Yeah.
So you can imagine what it's going to be like then. I think it's going to be pedestrianised. I think that's the whole sort of like future for it. But this looks dead interesting. It's because just before the video started, I thought it's going to be just the airport. This now, and that's when it said the airport, the transformation for the airport. But that's a lot of money to spend to transform the airport. But if you get 75 million a year, I wonder what the increase is going to be just for the Olympics and the World Cup.
Yeah.
Be big.
175,000 aircraft movements, making it the second busiest airport in the US and the third globally.
What?
This leads to long wait times for security screenings, baggage claims, and check-in processes. The sprawling layout of the airport with its unattached terminals further complicates the situation. Many parts of the airport feel old and cramped. There aren't enough places to check in, the hallways are narrow, and there's nowhere to sit. Getting to and from LAX is a real headache too. Traffic is always a nightmare, especially with so many people relying on cars and taxis.
Quicker.
It's like everyone's trying to squeeze through the same tiny doorway at once. Passengers have also reported a lack of assistance from airport staff during peak times, making navigation and problem resolution more difficult. The combination of disjointed terminal layouts and limited employee support has contributed to a negative perception of the airport's experience. With big events like the World Cup and the Olympics on the horizon, even more people are expected at LAX. This means the existing problems will only get worse, underscoring the urgency of its modernization. Recognizing the pressing need for change, Los Angeles World Airports, LAWA, the City of Los Angeles, and various stakeholders launched this initiative in 2017 with a $14 billion Capital Improvement Program, CIP. This isn't just a fresh coat of paint, it's a complete transformation. Everything from the terminals to the roads is being rebuilt and reimagined. The goal?
What?
To turn LAX into a world-class airport ready to handle the crowds of the future and show off Los Angeles to the world when the...
Surely they're going to have to make it that they can still use it whilst it's... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been to airports before where they're building new terminals to sort of like replace old terminals, and it's sort of like they build a bit further out of where the new terminals... They build a new terminal a bit further out where the old terminal is. I'm just thinking, over $14 billion, could you not build a new airport?
Where are you going to build it?
Not far, just in the vicinity, or do you develop somewhere that's a smaller airport? You know, I don't know, somewhere, I don't know what's close by.
What, just have multiple airports?
You know, I don't know how far like San Jose is, or places like that.
That's a bit too far.
Yeah,
right?
you know, some San Diego. I don't know what's sort of like close by where you might have a smaller.
If you're
airport.
going to Los Angeles, you won't want to have to go to San Diego.
No, but I'm thinking if you do something just on the outskirts, but you make a whole new airport and then get rid of that. Eventually, once the new airport's done, you bin that off.
World Cup and Olympics come to town.
They technically are just building a new one
just there, into the largest and most expensive airport renovation in US history. First up, let's talk terminals. Since 2017, Terminal 1 has gone through a $980 million renovation, with the most recent being completed in 2021. They added a whole new section, 283,000 square foot, so now there's more space to check in, grab your bags, and even get through security faster with those fancy new automated screening lanes. Plus, they've made it easier to get around with a bridge connecting Terminal 1 to Terminal 2, so you don't have to go through security again. Even though it already got a big upgrade a few years ago, the Tom Bradley International Terminal, where all the international flights come in, is getting a major upgrade worth almost $2 billion. I
don't know who Tom Bradley is.
No, I have no idea who Tom Bradley is.
No, I have no idea.
Security lines got a high-tech boost with new automated lanes, hopefully making those waits a little shorter. And there's more to come. A brand new concourse, the Midfield Satellite Concourse, is being built right next to TBIT. Part of it, the MSC North, also referred to as West Gates, was completed in 2021 and added 15 new gates to LAX, including 12 gates capable of handling wide-body aircraft like the Airbus A380, plus fancy new lounges and shops. The other part, MSC South, is currently under construction. It will add 8 more gates, specifically for narrow-body aircraft, and is expected to be completed in 2025. Terminals 4 and 5 are also...
Yeah, this has already gone through a massive transformation.
Yeah.
You know, it's they spent billions on it already.
Yeah.
You know, so there's no point moving it somewhere else. I didn't realise that. I thought it was just like the way you described it at the start. I thought it was just like an aging...
Starting right now.
Yeah, I thought it was just an aging... I just thought it was an aging airport where they probably needed to sort of like get cracking on it sort of thing. But it's already had major transformation already, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But it's the traffic you need to sort of like combat, isn't it?
Yeah, but
public
how do you do that almost? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Getting a major overhaul costing a combined $1.6 billion. First off, they're building a brand new shared departure hall, expected to be finished in 2027. No more separate check-ins for each terminal, it'll all be in one convenient spot. A brand new South Concourse is being built, offering more space for passengers to relax, dine and shop. Plus, a special bus gate will make it easier to connect to both domestic and international flights. The existing North Concourse is also getting a major facelift with new escalators, elevators and ticket counters, along with a complete remodel of the public areas. Even the baggage claim area and the walkways between gates are being upgraded. All of these improvements are expected to be completed by 2027. Let's not forget the T4 connector, completed in 2020, a $115 million bridge that lets you walk between Terminals 4 and the Tom Bradley International Terminal without having to go through security all over again. Next in line is Terminal 5, which is getting a $250 million makeover focused on making your travel experience as smooth as possible. Behind the scenes, they're installing a state-of-the-art baggage screening system. That means better security and hopefully less waiting around for your bags. They're also making some big changes to the check-in and security areas. The goal is to streamline the whole process so you can get through it faster and easier. And once you're through security, you'll be greeted by a brand new baggage claim area, along with new elevators and escalators to help you navigate the terminal. Plus, adding more lounge areas and restaurants so you'll have plenty of options to relax or grab a bite before your flight. It's all about making your time in Terminal 5 a little less stressful and a lot more enjoyable. Terminal 6 has already had a couple of makeovers, but it's
a lot of bloody terminals.
Terminal 8, when I was booking a flight, I think it was to New York, and I thought it sort of arrived Terminal 8, but I might have put it in LA as well, because I was looking at where in the USA we should go, and it said arrived Terminal 8, and I thought, Terminal 8?
I've never even heard of more than 5.
Yeah, London's got 5, I think, hasn't it? I've heard of Terminal 5 in London.
Getting another one. Back in 2012, they made the lobby bigger and added new check-in kiosks. Then in 2016, they added new restaurants and shops to make things a little more lively. Now, they're spending another $318.5 million to modernise the terminal even further.
Putting the dollar in.
This time around, they're focusing on the gate areas and lounges, giving them a complete overhaul.
Something you have to put money into, though, isn't it?
So, when you're waiting for your flight in Terminal 6, you can expect a more comfortable and modern experience. This project is scheduled to wrap up in 2024.
Them terminals look
Are they done yet then?
Them lounges there look more like the club lounges. They know, like if you're flying like business class or you're a gold member or whatever it is to get into like the club lounge. It doesn't look like the regular sky bar that you get in some of the places. Does it?
Yeah.
It's not just about the terminals. The runways and taxiways at LAX are also getting some much needed attention. These vital pathways for aircraft are being upgraded to ensure the safe and efficient operation of those massive jets. It's like giving the airport's backbone a good stretch and a massage, ensuring it's ready to handle the increasing demands of air travel. But the real excitement is buzzing around the plans for a brand new Terminal 9 and Concourse 0, which is a second phase of the modernisation plan, with construction timelines yet to be finalised. Getting to and from the airport is a big part of the plan. Traffic at LAX has been a nightmare for years. It's like trying to untangle a giant ball of yarn, frustrating and seemingly impossible. But that's all about to change, thanks to the Landside Access Modernisation Programme, LAMP. This massive $5.5 billion project is tackling LAX traffic head-on. First up, there's the Automated People Mover, APM, a $2 billion investment.
Bit of a weird name.
This elevated electric train system will zip passengers around the airport, connecting all the terminals, parking lots, a new rental car centre, and even the LA Metro train system. Imagine gliding above the traffic in comfort, enjoying the views as you effortlessly reach your destination. This 2.25 mile
It's always planned out like that, but then you'll have bloody queues to get in that and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it always looks good on the artist rendition, doesn't it? I don't know, it's
you'll all be squished up against each other like that.
It'll end up like the New York Metro system.
Yeah.
In a couple of months.
Or trying to get on the tram after a City game.
Some guy playing like the triangle in your ear, dressed as a penguin.
System is going to be a game changer, carrying up to 30 million passengers a year and taking a big chunk of cars off the roads. It's expected to be up and running in early 2026. Next, there's the Consolidated RentaCar Conrack facility.
Look at that.
This massive building will bring all the rental car companies together under one roof. No more waiting around for shuttle buses to take you to some far-off rental lot. The Conrack will be directly connected to the APM, so you can hop off the train and pick up your car in no time.
I was talking to someone once who was telling me, like, he was some kind of airport planner, because he was planning this. He was telling me about the ceiling in the arrivals lounge, how they make it smaller to try and push you out quicker, so you get a little bit claustrophobic feeling and they push you out a little bit. But then he was talking about the airport, and he said it's one of the worst places to drive around because no one knows where they're going.
Yeah, some people like just stopping off and they're not even trying to go somewhere.
He said, but they're looking, trying to read signs while they're driving. He said, so you see loads of accidents at airports around the world. But he said, and one of the worst ones is where the rental cars are. Because people are coming out, they have no idea which lane you should be in.
Or how to drive the car, maybe.
Or they're coming from foreign countries as well, yeah. I know when I get in the car, I have to watch a couple of cars first to judge which side of the road I need to be on.
And I mean, I'm sure you'll figure that one out.
Yeah, you do, but if you remember when we went to Nashville, I drove through that red light and went across the street and I thought, shit, I don't know which lane I'm supposed to be in here, which I'm like, am I driving on the right side? And all of a sudden it comes back to you straight away when the car coming the other way at you. And you think, no, I'm in the wrong lane.
This $1.3 billion facility is expected to open in 2025, and it's going to make renting a car at LAX a whole lot easier. And let's not forget about the Intermodal Transportation Facilities, ITFs. These two new facilities will be like giant hubs for buses, shuttles and other transportation options. They'll make it a breeze to connect to and from the airport, whether you're coming from downtown LA or just need a ride to your hotel. But wait, there's more. LAMP is also making some major improvements to the roads around the airport, including upgrades to the curbside areas and roadway infrastructure, enhancing traffic flow and passenger drop-off pickup areas. An investment of $118 million approximately. All of these changes are going to make a huge difference. Experts predict that traffic in the central terminal area will be cut by a whopping 40%. That means less time stuck in traffic and more time enjoying your trip. It's all part of LAX's plan to become a world-class airport that's easy to get to and even easier to get around. This ambitious project, which began in 2017, is a long-term endeavour expected to continue through 2030. However, most projects are on track for completion before the 2028 Olympic and Paralympic Games. This includes the APM, Conrack and several terminal renovations and expansions. The phased completion of the project allows for continued airport operations while minimising disruptions to travellers. Once they've spent all that $14 billion and the dust settles, LAX won't just be modernised, it'll feel like a brand new airport. Picture this: sleek terminals, smooth rides on a new train, and an experience that finally feels worthy of a world-class city like Los Angeles. It's been a long time coming, but this transformation is going to make a huge difference for everyone who travels through LAX. Just like the '84 Olympics left their mark on the city, this modernisation will be a lasting legacy of the 2028 Games. So, next time you're flying in or out of LA, get ready for a whole new LAX experience. Have you experienced the traffic or overcrowding at LAX firsthand? How do you think these upgrades will change things? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed our video, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell icon for more.
Good that.
Yeah.
One thing I love seeing as well is around different airports around the world. I've travelled loads, and but I've never been to LA, and it's probably one of the most iconic places on the planet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Los Angeles, for all the different things it's famous for. But it's definitely somewhere we want to go because we want to visit the SoFi Stadium, don't we? And see what's going on there, and also the Clippers' new stadium as well.
That'd be cool, wouldn't
Clippers'
it?
new arena. I think they're next to each other, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think they're right side by side. But that'll be definitely it's definitely on our thing to come, and I definitely want to go to the World Cup. I'm definitely coming to the World Cup in 2026, 100% if I'm still alive. Long way away yet, you know. But to go into LA, you know, I'm not sure where's the final of the World Cup. Not that England are going to be in it, but it's.
What do you mean?
We were in the last one, weren't we? We were in the last final. We were, weren't we?
No, we weren't. We got beat by France in the semis or the quarterfinals. It was France v Argentina, wasn't it?
It was that's right. Yeah, we were in the.
We got knocked out in the quarters.
Yeah, no quarters was it?
By France.
Yeah.
Bloody
French. It was the Euros were in the final, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Get mixed up.
In Spain.
Yeah, but it's definitely. I think it's at the Allegiant Stadium, is it?
Well, that's in Las Vegas.
No, it's not there then, is it?
It's not at the SoFi Stadium.
Allianz. Who's got the Allianz Stadium?
Allianz Arena by Munich in Germany.
By Munich, yeah, that's what it is in Bayern Munich. Yeah, no, it might be. Maybe it is the Allegiant Stadium.
What, in Las Vegas?
Yeah, is that stadium?
Oh wait, I'm thinking of just Los Angeles. The World Cup's in all
the World Cup's all over. It's in Mexico as well and Canada.
Is it? Maybe it's at the MetLife Stadium.
Oh, that's a good shout. Actually, it might be the MetLife Stadium. Yeah, I think you might be right there.
Not 100%, but yeah.
Same.
I would guess somewhere like New York for it to be in the final.
Yeah, it's buzzing for it being in the USA though.
Oh mate,
it's the first World Cup in the last few
that you've been able to go to. Yeah, like you're not going to go to Qatar or Brazil or it's not really.
Brazil was like one of them. I almost went to South Africa.
That would have been quite cool.
Got shot down at the semi-final with my tickets, sort of thing. Different story. And then I won't go into Qatar because that's not a football nation. No. Brazil obviously would have been. Carnage.
Don't get me wrong; it was a great place to host at Brazil, but I just wouldn't want it. It's not somewhere like.
It's a great football nation.
That.
Yeah, but it's so the USA I'm definitely buzzing for, and I'm definitely going to go there. But that's it looks superb what they've done there.
I know, right?
Just whether it's going to work, let us know if you're in the area. Is it working so far?
A lot of money to spend if it doesn't work.
It's a shitload. But again, it's for the future, isn't it? As well. But it's good. I enjoyed that. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the next one.
Cheers.
Cheers.